GL System Pro, what's going on, guys? This is Joe, and in this video, I'm going to give you some pointers and some things that you can use literally right now, some tactics, strategies, techniques, whatever you want to call it, to start generating some interest right now around your NewULife business and get people interested in trying the product. If I had some, I'd do one of these right now, but that's the idea, right? Is to get the product into people's hands, have them try it out, have them order it, let the product do the work. So what you need to do is get people interested in what it is that you have. Now, a couple ways to do that. Number one, you can hit online marketing or you can hit offline marketing, and there's some stuff within that. Let me back up for just a second, though, because I get excited about this topic. Overview of this system. So this GL System Pro system you have right now, the idea is, once again, to generate interest, right? So it's designed to help you guys tell the NewULife or Somaderm story. Your goal is to simply pique interest and point to a resource. Pique interest of someone and then point them to a resource. Point them to a video. Point them to a page. Point them to a replicated website. Point them to your tour page. Something that tells the story of the product and gets them saying, yeah, I want to try this out. If you can master this and be consistent with it, and you can get your team to do the same with duplication, you have a much better chance of success. Put it that way, right? So here's the deal. How do you pique interest? Well, a couple different ways. One, online marketing. You can post on Facebook. You can post on Instagram. You can post on Snapchat. What I like to do is, or what I used to do when I was building a network marketing company, is I would post like a picture on Facebook, but I would cross-post it. I'd put it on Instagram. I'd put it on Snapchat. I'd put it on Pinterest. I'd put it on LinkedIn. Guys, why create more work for yourselves? Get one solid post, and I'm going to give you some examples of those, but then post them in multiple areas. There's no reason not to do that. So that's number one. Number two, offline marketing. Get business cards printed. Talk with people. Get them interested. If you're in the gym, the bar, out and about, picking up the kids, it doesn't matter. Use your elevator pitch. Like, ask someone what they do for a living, and when they ask you back, just say, whatever it is, right? Hey, I work, 9 to 5 down at the, at the tire shop, and part-time I'm building an anti-aging business, or whatever your elevator pitch might be. When they get interested, just say, well, I don't have a ton of time to talk about it right now, or, well, hey, listen, the product is really the thing that does the work and kind of does the selling for me. If you want, I'll give you a business card, and you give me one too, and I'll follow up and get the product in your hands. You see what we're saying at, or see what I'm getting at? You want to pique interest, point them to a resource, the product, your website, etc. Other ways of driving traffic. You guys can buy leads, and through this system, we're going to be offering that. You can generate your own leads with paid traffic. You can run Google ads, Facebook ads, display ads, YouTube ads. So that's how you can kind of do the paid traffic stuff. One of the things that I love, free techniques. A lot of people tend to overlook this. Guys, it's powerful when you do it the right way. So now I'm going to kind of get into this. Everyone knows what this is, right? This is Facebook right here. And what's this called? The news feed. So what you want to do when people especially get on their news feed on their phone, what do they tend to do through here or when they get on Facebook? They scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. You want to attract people to what it is that you do. How are you going to do that if people are just ripping through their news feed? You must post things that make people stop scrolling. I call them a scroll stopper, all right? So selfies, pictures of your family, a close-up of your face with a goofy face, a picture of you like this with a product next to you going, something like that. People, when they're scrolling, they're like, what is this person doing? And they stop and they look at your image, and then they read what you have within the body of the post. You ever seen like a really good ad on Facebook? Usually the image catches your eye first, and then you read what it says. It's very important to do that. So you want to focus on that. And guys, the same goes for Instagram. The same goes for LinkedIn. And then you want to cross-post that over on even a Snapchat if you're on there. You don't have to, but it's like, why not, right? So anyways, you want to focus on doing that. And the big picture or the reality is likes and comments. So when you put, and I'm going to, if you're sitting there saying, well, what do I post? Just hang with me. I'll tell you in a second. But likes and comments equal leads, which is why you guys want to focus on that. I'm not saying likes and comments are going to pay all the bills and make you all this money and blah, blah, blah. But what it does do is when someone likes and comments what it is that you put out there, it gives you a reason to reach out to them, right? So here's an example. Say part of your why, why you're building this business in the first place is because you're looking to earn extra money because you want a better life for your family or your kids, right? And that's pretty standard across the board. A lot of people want that. A lot of people pursue side hustles or entrepreneurship because of that. So if you get a picture of you and your kids, like if I had 2 kids right here and I got a picture of them like this, I might want to post a picture up with them in my arms saying something like, these 2 are the reasons I work as hard as I do. Done. Leave it at that. People are going to love seeing that, number one, so you might get a like and comment. Some people might even say, hey, what are you working on? Or you could even go further with that. So back to the example. I could do, one of these and say something like, these 2 are the reason I work my 9 to 5 and I grind on my hustle or my side hustle at night. But you don't really tell people what your side hustle is. So all of a sudden now they're getting curious. Your friends might start asking you questions. Say someone likes or comments. You have a reason to then reach out to them. Hypothetical, you put a post up like that and you get, 20 likes or 5 likes or 50 likes or whatever. You could, in theory, message all those people and just say, hey, just want to say appreciate you showing some love in my post. We haven't talked in forever. How are things going? Is it a grind? Yeah, but it gives you guys the ability to start reaching out to people. You got to be doing that kind of stuff while you learn the online marketing, or you start to try and generate the leads and you learn how to do that, or you buy into co-ops. Guys, that's the grind. Nothing worth having comes easy, right? So just do it. It's like a rocket ship. A lot of fuel to get launched, but once you're launched, you're sailing, all right? So anyways, that's big. So pictures of your why, really good one. Another good one, get your husband or wife or son or daughter or friend or whoever, have them get a picture of you working on the computer. So if I had someone over here, they could grab a picture of me right here on my computer. I could post it up on social media and say something like, I never thought I'd get involved in the HGH business, but man, do I love it. How many people would probably be like, HGH, what the heck? You're involved in HGH? You see what I'm getting at here though? You're going to get people to start commenting and being like, what is he doing? What is he talking about? Etc., etc. So you want to be consistent, do that kind of stuff. Maybe a picture of you, rubbing the gel on you or whatever. Get creative with this. I'm just trying to give you guys some ideas. Another one that drums up engagement, because remember, likes and comments equals leads, right? You can reach out to them. Love asking questions. So you can just pop up a quick, status on Facebook, for example, that says something like this: bench or squat. And all of a sudden people might say bench all the way, squat, whatever, and you guys can do a bunch of different variations of this. You could say something like, this one's good, abs made in the kitchen or in the gym. Abs made in the kitchen or in the gym. You guys see though that this is kind of around the HGH product, right? Because it helps with a lot of that stuff. Anti-aging, all the benefits that the Somaderm product offers, you guys can build questions around. Is anti-aging real and possible? Is anti-aging alive and well? Is anti-aging a real thing? Put those things up and let people start to comment, right? You might have someone who says, oh my gosh, I'm all about anti-aging and natural herbs and, homeopathic stuff and things like that. Those are great people to reach out to, So you see what I'm getting at here. Put those kind of things out there. As you're doing that, and when people like and comment on your stuff, this is big. You want to then bring it into a conversation. So hypothetical, say I put a picture up and Jen just likes my picture. I could say, hey Jen, appreciate you showing some love in my most recent post. We haven't talked in forever. How have you been? Boom. Now we got a conversation started. I don't want to beat around the bush and spend 8,000 hours going back and forth. She's going to be like, dude, why are you hitting me up, right? But when she starts, responding or whatever, I might say, so hey, what do you do? Or hey, we haven't talked in forever. Where are you working? Ask questions that you want asked to you. Ask questions that you want people to ask you back. It's a huge, huge piece. This is something that I learned, and it completely changed my business when I was building a network marketing company, because I would ask people what they do because I wanted them to ask me what I did, because that was my pitch. And I piqued their interest and I pointed them to a resource. Just remember that. And it's not difficult, just say, so, hey, what do you do for a living? Or, hey, are you still working down, over there? Or, hey, what is it you've been up to lately? Any of those kind of things. People tend to reciprocate questions. So use that to your advantage. And you can throw a line like this when they ask you back. Well, I'm working full-time at XYZ company and part-time I'm building an anti-aging business, or part-time I show people how to reverse their age, or part-time I'm actually helping to launch a brand new product that just hit the market that literally helps people reverse their aging. It's pretty crazy. Done. They're interested. Hand them a business card. Get a piece of contact info from them. You see where I'm going with this. So it's extremely important. Focus on putting this stuff up to get some love or some attraction to your post. But guys, do the same for other people. Come back over here, go into your news feed, and go like and comment what some other people are saying. I'm not saying you have to sit here for hours and hours every day, but spend 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon, 15 minutes at night doing this. The little stuff adds up. So with that being said, I hope this helps you and sheds some light. If you guys like this training, be sure to keep watching. We got more coming. Connect with me on Facebook, on Instagram, etc. We're always there putting training out there for you. Appreciate y'all. Go out there, get a post up right now. Don't wait. And if you gotta, watch this video again. Talk to you in a bit. Bye.